unscripted.
Obviously looking to make a big splash that possibly equals or even surpasses the deal that Microsoft made with ZeniMax Studios, obviously Bethesda and things like that. Sony wasn't going to just sit around and kind of wait for things to come to them, especially when there's obviously companies out there where they can buy and you know, they have a really good chance of being very successful as PlayStation only properties. And that's sort of the case what we have here. And this is very nice to see in terms of competition. And as you guys know, I'm always talking about competition and what it means to me and what it means to the industry and what it means to life in general. You know, what good is life without competition? If you don't see that that's a great thing, then I don't know what to tell you at this particular point. You know, if you're a sports fan, where are you going to be without competition? Are you one of the people holding a sign that says, I just hope both teams have fun? If you are, you might want to get your head checked because that's kind of weird. But, you know, at the end of the day, I have so much fun doing these videos and talking about video games. This is really cool. I actually hope that more studios don't get bought up because I feel like this is such a big piece of news as it is. And I also feel like, you know, we're starting to get to the point where the only studios left and the only publishers left are the ones that are very much multi-plat, and you know, I feel like that maybe perhaps taking away a little bit much of kind of what we normally would expect to see and things like that. So I do hope that, you know, these studios deliver some great stuff, but at the same time, I really want these companies to you know, do the best that they can and kind of go out there and just, you know, have their own kind of things. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, it's great that Doom is going to be an Xbox exclusive, but, you know, at the same time, you kind of hope that Microsoft can get their stuff together and put out some real exclusives. You know, and Sony has so many great studios and, you know, exclusives, and I think that they're great. But at the same time, you also want them to come out with new stuff too, because, you know, this generation will probably be a little bit more sequel focused for them, since, you know, it's like a God of War sequel. We're also getting a Ghost of Tsushima sequel, a Days Gone sequel. You know, the opportunity for new IP doesn't really come along too often, and you know, even like something like a Horizon Forbidden West, that's a sequel. Even though Horizon, Ghost of Tsushima, and you know, Days Gone were all, you know, new IP last gen, it's very interesting to see how, you know, things kind of change from gen to gen. It'll probably, since those were so successful, you know, but I want to get into this. What's up, everybody? Crapgamer here with Crapgamer Reviews, back with another video. Thank you guys so much for checking it out. I really do appreciate it. Please like, share, subscribe. I would appreciate that as well. It helps out the channel, and it means a lot to me personally. If you guys are looking for a way to help out a small little crappy channel like mine, the best way to do it is a simple like. It goes a long way and means a lot to me personally. You know, again, thank you guys so much for always rocking out with me and just being awesome. I find that you guys are incredible, and I really do appreciate the support. Thank you guys very much. Shout out to all the old subscribers, new subscribers, and everybody in between. I really do find you guys to be incredible folks, and I appreciate the feedback and stuff like that. So thank you guys very much for always rocking out with me and just being great. It's fantastic stuff, so thank you guys. I want to get into this. So as you guys know, Microsoft bought ZeniMax, which is like Bethesda, and have therefore made those games exclusive. Now Sony has gone out on this first day of April and made an incredible purchase of their own, purchasing the WB catalog. Now this is confirmed, and I'm going to link this in the description that you guys can check this out. That this is a situation where Sony has spent $4.5 billion to purchase these studios. So this is very, very interesting stuff. Breaking news. According to this, it includes Traveler's Tales Games, Rocksteady Studios, NetherRealm Studios, Monolith Productions, WB Games Boston, Avalanche Software, Playdemic, WB Games Montreal, WB Games San Francisco, and WB Games San Diego. It's a huge, huge deal. It's actually much cheaper than a lot of people thought, and Sony had recently stated in their financial earnings report that they would be going out there and spending money to procure, you know, additional, you know, gaming things and things like that. So obviously they bought, what did they buy? They bought that recent esports thing, and now it looks like they're going to be buying this as well, which is very incredible. You know, AT&T is making the deal and things like this. This wasn't the only part of the deal, though, that a lot of people are excited about. One of the things was that they've signed a contract to continue carrying on the exclusive games. So they're going to be able to carry on the tradition of having stuff like Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, Mortal Kombat. You know, they're going to have all those games types and things like that exclusive to PlayStation platforms in the future, which is absolutely incredible if you think about it. And I think that probably this is the main reason why Sony went ahead and did this. You know, they just wanted to get out there and kind of get ahead of the curve and things like that, because we are in a situation where, you know, it seems like gamers are looking at exclusives as a big reason to buy into an ecosystem. And I'm well aware that we are in a situation where ecosystems are going to become more important. Listen, a lot of people have me wrong. They feel like I'm the type of person that I like Sony now because they have exclusives. Which just isn't the case. I mean, slap yourself if you think that, honestly. You know, at the end of the day, I think exclusives are important to getting people into a certain piece of hardware, whatever, that they should be available, you know, whether it be console or otherwise. But, you know, it's the same thing that, you know, for me, people just like to ignore the fact that Xbox has had no games, no AAA exclusives in almost 600 days now. Okay, that's a huge issue for me. All right, it's not that their games are on PC or whatever. It's that their games aren't there. So that's my big contingent with Xbox. On the PlayStation side, they're starting to put stuff on PC. Obviously, it's not day and date, but you know, in general, I honestly don't care about a lot of this stuff until you start to see sort of. You know, a lot of these type of situations where, you know, gamers kind of lose their crap over it. You know what I mean? So, again, I think that, like, exclusives are going to be important. I understand that Sony's going to be adding more games to PC, and they, of course, are going to have some kind of streaming service that they're going to offer. And, you know, it's just going to be one of those things that happens before too long, you know, and I understand that they're going to be offering games on phones and, you know, and that's just what's going to happen before too long, and I totally get that and understand where they're coming from. At the same time, you know, I also feel like, you know, that's something that I don't have any control over, right? Like, I have no control over that, and there's nothing I can really do about it, you know, in terms of what's going to happen. So I do hope that we continue to see big things happen in the future, and I do hope that we continue to see, you know, gamers kind of get what they want in terms of the video games and stuff. It is very, very cool to see. One of the things that's going to happen in the future is that the Batman Arkham games and things like that. One of the also kind of point out, because I'm sure a lot of you are thinking, well, what does this mean for the newly launched Batman Arkham Knights and you know, or Gotham Knights, and as well as the new Suicide Squad game? Well, what it means is those games are still going to release as scheduled, because due to the deals already being in place or whatever and the work being done, those are going to release, and then the follow-ups would be exclusive. So you have a little while before these games become exclusive, which I think is probably a good thing. Get the last little hurrah out there for you know, for everybody. And, you know, I think that's exactly what's going to kind of take place here very soon. And I'm looking forward to that. So, yeah, going to be very, very cool. I'm very interested to see what you guys all think about this. Is this something that you guys are excited about? Are you indifferent about it? I would really, really appreciate everything that you guys have to say on the subject. And, you know, just honestly, very much appreciate everything that you guys do and everything that you guys say. Thank you guys so much for always rocking out with me and just being fantastic people. Once again, thank you so much. You guys are all amazing, and I appreciate everything. Hopefully you guys all have a great day, and be kind to each other. Stay safe, happy, and healthy. If you guys have anything to comment on this and you want to hit me up on Twitter, @the_Crapgamer. If you want to hit me up on Xbox Live, MOH Space Crapgamer, like Medal of Honor, Space Crapgamer, or PSN, just Crapgamer. And people are so surprised when I actually respond. You know, yes, I respond to people that take the time to message me. Imagine that. You know, it's just something that I do, and I enjoy doing that. So don't be surprised to hear back from me, the Crapgamer. So yeah, with that being said, Please take a minute to consider subscribing, or at the very least, like the video. Have a great April 1st. Hopefully you guys are all having a good time and taking stuff in good fun. Rack 'em up. Game on, my friends. Crapgamer out.
Unscripted.